start presentation layer. In presentation layer, whenever going to that STP, whenever using that STP means, for example, I'm given that STP colon www.google.com. So whenever searching the Google, they will add that HTTPS. So that is one of the protocol. That protocol, by using that, data will be searching. So after next one, presentation layer. In presentation layer, yes, here those protocols we are using. One is SSL and TLS and JPG format, JPG and text, TXT and videos, video. This kind of protocols we are using. So here I am using that HTTPS. So whenever using the HTTPS, that Google will transfer the data. They are searching the data that is convert to the text format or video format, JPG format. So this one is convert to the text format. After going to the session layer. Session layer means it is session will be established. I mean server to client to server. Client to server means they will client to server. There are two type of sessions will be happen. One is half duplex. Second one is full duplex. Half duplex means only for communicated to client to server. That's it. Client to server, but cannot connect to server to client. They will means whenever send the data client to server only, but cannot be sent to that server to client. That is half duplex. Full duplex means they will communicate at both sides. Whenever send that client to server, server to client. So that is session layer. So here what kind of protocols used means NetBIOS, NFS, PAB and JIT. And come to the transport layer. In transport layer, once session will happen, session will establish. After TCP, after transport layer, TCP connections. Here two types of protocols using. One is TCP protocol, second one is UDP protocol. In TCP protocol means it is communicated client to server. Here establish the connections. How establish connection means here three-way handshaking they are using. So here in TCP, whenever using the TCP, that client will be sending the data to server. They will the data will be sending or not. We need to check that TCP protocol. They will establish the connection. Three-way handshaking they will have happen. So first of all, they will happen that establish the connection first. After they will send the data. If not sending, they will send that acknowledgement. If sending, they will send the acknowledgement. They are not getting any information. So they will again some flags will be there. They will I will tell to that remaining parts in TCP protocols. I will explain them one more section. Now in TCP only three-way handshake. They will must and should data will be transferred here. There are no delay but it will be compulsorily data will be sent. And come to that UDP, it will send the data. But what happened that here not should not send that some of the packets not sending properly compared to TCP. In TCP is secure, perfectly sending the data. UDP is some packets are missing, so there is no security. And come to that network layer. In network layer, here TCP product. I mean here in TCP changes that segment. in TCP, how to data find out means segment. They will segmentally they will send it. Okay, after network layer, here using that IP, what are the protocols using means IP, IGMP, IPsec, and RIP and ICMP, OSPF, and ISIS. This kind of protocols we are using. See, why means that network layer using means IP means if I send the one data, see here in TCP protocol, they will given that segments, right? The segments having that each segment having the one IP, one IP each segment having the one IP. So based on the IP, they will forward to that source to destination. So here IP, what are IPv4 and IPv6 protocols? Two type of protocols we are using here. And come to the RIP and OSPF, that is for here two types of protocols, routing protocols using. One is static router and dynamic router. One static router means one-to-one connections only. There, if more than routers means we can use that OSPF, RIP and ISIS and EIGRP, IGRP. These kind of protocols we are using. And come to that data link layer. This is layer 2 protocol. So here Ethernet and what kind of protocols using? Ethernet and token link and FTDA, PPP and ARP. So here using that route switches. In switches having that see here using that MAC address. The switch having that MAC address. So that is a physical address, that one. So this one using that whenever data will transfer to mediums using that switches, that medium, the switch, what is the role means whatever receiving the data will be transferred to all end users. That one they have to use. And it means point-to-point connection. ARP means mostly this one. What why you are using means this one only for find out that unknown hardware address. We know that IP address. We know the IP address in destination side, but we don't know that MAC address of destination. So that time we are using that ARP request. I will tell that all information in ARP protocol in future sessions. And come to the physical layer. In physical layer, here see here routing will be using that IPs. IP will be added, and Ethernet have here MAC address will be added here, and come to the physical layer. So here physical layer, the data will be zeros and ones will be transferred. Zeros and ones means that is bitwise they will convert it. So here what are the components using fibers and wireless and ISDN, this kind of components we are using.